This is a true Vermont story that happened to me about 20 years ago. I'm very glad it happened in Vermont instead of in North Carolina, where I was living at the time. I came back to Vermont to check on my house and to see my friends and family. And one of the friends that I wanted to see is Linda McCarriston, who was living in a house in the wilds of Cabot or Walden or somewhere out there. And she had to go to a birthday party the only night that I was free, but she said, I'll be home at 9:30, so you can get there, I'll leave the lights on and I'll leave the door unlocked and you just go in and wait for me. And I said, okay. So she gave me these very Vermontly directions. You go out Route 2 and you turn left on Hummingbird Hill, go way up to the tippy top of the hill, and on the left you'll see a big yellow house, big yellow farmhouse. Keep going and keep going. On the right, you'll see a trailer with 2 refrigerators in the yard. Don't ask me why. Keep going, you'll come to a T, turn left at the T, and shortly after that, you'll see a great big carved bear, like the kind they have up in Stowe. And shortly after that, you'll come to a little bridge with only 2 planks going over the creek, so you have to be very careful to get your car right on those 2 planks. And then you go and go and go, and then you'll come to a fork in the road, and you take the right fork. And shortly after that, you'll come to a section with a really bad washboard. You have to go very slow. People have been bottoming out on that, so go slow, 5 miles an hour. And then you go and go and go, and eventually you'll see a tree down in the road. You have to go around the tree. And right after the tree, on the left, there's a red house with a green pickup truck in the yard. That's where I'll be, and I'll leave the light on. Okay. So I left about 9:15. It was pretty dark, getting dark. I took my little black Shih Tzu, Maggie, with me, and I set out, and I went up Route 2, and I found Hummingbird Hill. And I went up top of the hill. There's the yellow farmhouse. Yes, I'm in the right place. Kept going, 2 refrigerators in the yard. Good. Kept going, came to a T, turned left. There's this huge bear, carved bear. Couldn't even believe I could see it. It was great. Kept going, kept going. There's the bridge, really tricky. I got my car, my wheels on the right planks. I got across the bridge. Kept going, kept going. There's a fork in the road. I took the right fork. Right after that, thank God she warned me, the worst washboard I've ever known. I went 5 miles an hour. I still hit bottom. I remember thinking, if this was callous, Alfred, our road commissioner, would have straightened this out long ago. Going, 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 going. The road winds and twists around, going, going. I can't believe I haven't found it yet. She didn't tell me how far it was. Then on the left I see a red house with a green pickup truck. No tree in the road, but hey, this is Vermont. When a tree goes down, someone's out there with a chainsaw in 5 minutes. So this has got to be the place. So I pull into the driveway. There's no light on. Well, Linda's a bit of an airhead. She forgot to leave the light on for me. At least I hope she left the door unlocked. So I parked the car. I was going to leave my dog in the car until I got situated, but she jumped out of the car with me, and I go up to the door. And it's one of those doors in the basement. You know, you go in the basement. But it's unlocked. Yay. Right place. I'll go in, I'll find my way upstairs, and I'll be situated when she gets here. So I went in the door. It's dark. I reach around for a light switch, and I find a light switch. So I turn on the light. It's a very big room. It's a big basement room. Across the room, on a mattress on the floor, there is a man who is sleeping and naked. wakes up when the light comes on. And then there is a freeze frame. All three of us are frozen in place for a very, very long minute. And then three things happen simultaneously. He reaches down and pulls a sheet up over himself. My dog races across the room and jumps on his chest and starts licking his face. And I begin to apologize. Oh my God. I can't believe I did this. I am so sorry. He says, "Can I help you with something?" I say, "I'm looking for my friend." And he says, "Who's your friend?" And I said, "Linda McCarriston." And he says, "Oh, I know her. She used to date my father." Well, it's becoming ineffably clear to me that I'm going to have to retrieve the dog. He is obviously not going to get up and bring the dog to me. And the dog has never come when she was called. So I start across the room, knowing I'm going to have to get the dog right off of his body. And as I'm going across the room, I'm thinking, this is definitely the stupidest thing I've ever done. And I'm apologizing the whole way. So sorry, I can't believe I woke you up. Please forgive me. He's up on one elbow, kind of looking bemused. So I get across the room, I reach down, I get the dog, and I start backing up, and I'm bowing with the dog. I'm so sorry, just so sorry. I get to the door, I reach up for the light switch, I close it, I back out the door, and as I'm leaving, I hear him say, "Oh, hey, wait, there's a tree down in the road. You have to go around it."